good evening. Jeez, they just kept on going. They didn't wait for me. Here we go. Me, right at the back.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
I'm part of a fucking emissary party now. This is hype. But he's rightly concerned.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Berghoff wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Fuck.
Traitors! Kill those traitors!
To hell you couldn't trust. Yeah, don't spare him. Mercy! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
I'm wounded!
Be able to take another one.
Don't spare him! You got him!
Fucking traitor! Leave him alone! He's done for! You are! Yeah! Good shot!
This went south real quick.
Fuck! Von Berghoff will hang us for this. All of us.
There is no other way.
Thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Berghoff did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Berghoff didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Berghoff will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
Von Berghoff already knows the outlaws are based in Nebakov, and he's planning a big raid. We can take advantage of that.
If we're lucky, and he believes what Henry and I tell him, hopefully he'll only take out his wrath there.
Meanwhile, we could flee.
And leave them to their fate. Betray my comrades in arms.
Older, look around you, damn it. Was this not enough for you? If he wants, von Berghoff will raise every castle for miles around to the ground.
When does von Berghoff want to attack Nebakov?
Only he knows for now.
And don't even think about warning them. We must disappear immediately.
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Berghoff is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice, for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd
you
rather live in
boner.
squalor than in a golden cage as von Berghoff's rat.
Who are they, these allies of yours?
Good checks, for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Berghoff is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God.
Why did you punish me so?
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
Oh, I'm gonna kill
He's
that
a
fucker.
traitor.
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Berghoff. But he's a foreigner. And I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and we
I think I know where this is going.
must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat.
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergov, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Bergov.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
Farewell. God save you. And us.
Fucking hell's belts! Didn't know you could do what? Is this not the normal way this goes? Like, have I gone down some weird path? You sided with von Bergo and told him about Semine. I mean, so I went to Semine. This is what I don't understand. I went to Semine, and they said you should really apologize. I couldn't find Older. I found Agnes, apologized to her for busting up the wedding. Couldn't find Older anywhere. Couldn't find Lord Semine anywhere. So then I went back to von Bergov, and he was like, I told him everything, like genuinely everything that the Torture told me. There is like this band, Older is clearly a part of it. But I didn't think we were going to turn up and just rock 'em sock 'em on Lord Semine, because he's a decent bloke. Like, he's a good lad. He's just looking out for his son and didn't know about any of this shit. Clearly didn't know about it. Because at the wedding, he was as surprised as anyone that he'd wandered off. He clearly wasn't in on it.
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
Are we burning Semine? Oh my god. God, you know what's powerful about this? Is that you've built up this relationship with the area. That's the cleverest part about these storylines, that if you rushed down the main quest, which I'm sure some people just follow the main quest line, you'd hit this and be like, okay, whatever. But I know these people in the game. Like, how many hours have I put in? I must have put 50 hours into this at this point. So I spent 48 hours, so 2 full days of life in this area, doing quests for Semine. I went to their wedding. I went to all of this stuff. And I know the area, I know the people, I know the millers, I know the maids, I know the dice players, I know the tavern keepers. So to come here and have to burn down Semine is like, what are you doing? Like, this can't happen. That's a landmark. That's part of my world. Ugh. I can't believe we had to burn down Semine. That's fucking tragic.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
We're definitely going to get ambushed. I could see us getting ambushed by either Alder's men or even Semine's men, because we know the truth. He might want to shut us up. If I was Lord Semine, I would not have let us leave.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
Definitely. You saw the hell Hashek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But von Bergov won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trotsky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind. So we only just made it out. And... God, Henry. I don't know if I can do this.
We must. Like always.
So the storyline for this is as follows. For anyone that hasn't caught up or maybe missed a few streams. There are some bandits in the area. The band that killed me and Hans's entire entourage. We were messengers from our lords back home, come to see Lord von Bergov. The whole game to this point has been about trying to get in to speak to Lord von Bergov and explain our situation. There's like a civil war is brewing against King Wenceslas. And some people are siding with one side, some with another. Like this is the very beginning of a civil war. And we are coming in to try and essentially pick a side. We got a message from back home asking for, I think we're basically saying, look, we're with you. And we couldn't deliver the message. We dug around and discovered stuff. And the issue is, Lord von Bergov is not popular. People don't like King Wenceslas. They want this other king, whose name escapes me. Someone will know it. And so you've got these two sides forming. And what a rebellion begins with a group of like bandits or sort of rogues who are Sigismund, that's right. Like we're trying to build up allies and forces for King Wenceslas who we're loyal to. King Sigismund is like this other king. The Holy Roman Emperor who wants to take over and everything like that. I did play KCD1, but whenever, years ago. So our whole thing is like we just came here as messengers, got ambushed. The bandits that ambushed us now have a castle. They took over that castle. So we're like, what the fuck? Oh, they're brothers, damn. So we're trying to basically weave a path through this. We were accused of being, like, Hans almost got hanged. I got stripped to the bone and put in the stocks with him. Like, we went from nowhere. We gradually worked our way up. And we've gone to speak with Lord Semine to find his son, Lord Older, who is a part of this bandit group, and tried to ambush King von Bergov. And all we wanted to do was go there and basically get him. But the thing is, the guy we're with, Hashek, was convinced that the whole Semine line was in on it, but they weren't. It was just Older. So we saved the Semine line essentially by saying to them, "All right, you guys get out. We'll burn the castle down, and we'll say that that's what we had to do. We barely got out with our lives. That way, it covers for the death of Hashek and all his men. And now we're coming back, and we're going to be like, you won't believe what happened." So it's pretty sketchy. It's 1403. Do you know what's crazy about that? Is that when you think about time, I watched a video today on Instagram. It was 1929, the first woman who was in the cabinet, the British cabinet. So she was in government. That was 1929, so about 100 years ago. Pretty much on the nose, 100 years ago. And that feels like the distant past. That feels so long ago. 100 years. But my mum's parents, so my grandparents, sadly they died before I was born. But my grandparents on my mother's side would have seen that happen. That's not that far. That's 2 generations. I'm 2 generations removed from the time when, in Britain, the very first female cabinet member. So 600 years? 10? 12 generations? That's it? How wild is that? That's insane. That is insane. 600 years is nothing. It's nothing. Yes, Stannis, exactly. Whoa. I never played Expedition 33. It just looked kind of like I'm not into Final Fantasy and stuff like that. And the combat, I want to get my hands dirty. I don't want to be just mashing button combos and like using all the multiple characters and stuff. Just didn't. I watched lots of it. I was like, this doesn't grab me at all. And the fights looked really long and tedious. And they have to say all this shit like while they're fighting. They're like, "From the world beyond the grave, bam! If only I had a glass of wine, papa, you would love my fromage avec pain, pizza." Just fucking hit people, son. I'll probably play it and love it, but at the moment, I'm just saying. This is a somber ride back to the castle, ain't it? Two popes. Hasn't there been one English pope in history? Is it one? I mean, obviously, you know, we were Catholics back in the day, but 16th century we broke off, right? Did we ever? I don't think there ever has been an English pope, has there? Pope Adrian? One? I bet he was a terrible pope. Well, yeah. I mean, look, there's a lot of Catholics in this country. There's a lot of Catholics in this country. I know this because we have a lot of Eastern Europeans and Europeans in general living in the UK. There's a decent number of Catholics, and you just have Catholic schools, like, but it's not as big as like France or Germany or Italy or Spain or anything like that. I do wonder how things would have been different if we stayed within the Catholic Church. Pretty interesting to think of. It sort of stopped mattering around. At what point did the Church become less powerful in Europe? People stopped giving a shit what they thought. Sorry. 1600, do you think? Hang on, Hans, let me just smoke a little weed. Sorry, tobacco. Get my tobacco pipe ready. One English pope. Why was there never an Irish pope? Not powerful enough, I guess. would be how I would guess. How did all the popes die? I'm genuinely curious.
I'm always...
I'm going to look this up. The zenith of this is according to the AI overview. The zenith of authority was the 11th to the 13th centuries. The Protestant Reformation, the 16th century, the rise of Protestantism completely fractured the spiritual unity of Europe. Rulers like Henry VIII officially broke with Rome, establishing independent national churches. And the loss of the Papal States, 19th century, the political unification of Italy in 1870 resulted in the annexation of the Papal States. This stripped the Pope of his territorial sovereignty until the creation of Vatican City in 1929. Wow. Yeah, spiritual. I mean, we don't want an era... Like, imagine, essentially the Pope in those days was the king of Europe, right?
Glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad.
I would happily be an anti-Pope. Although the last couple seem to have been pretty good by Pope standards. Ruh-roh. Oh no. I broke hands. Why isn't there a follow button?
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Look what I have for you.
If you crouch, they're like, what are you up to? You cannot tie your shoes in this universe. So, but the Czech Republic is a Catholic country, isn't it? I mean, it's Central Europe. You've got Germany, Austria, Poland. It's not now? Really? Really? That's interesting. So, I mean, I would say the UK is also very secular, and most people don't identify as any religion at all. I am aware you guys were annexed by the USSR. So, as was chunks of Germany, and Poland was annexed, a bunch of countries were annexed, but the Poles are still entirely Catholic, right? Like, I feel like there's a lot of Catholic people in Europe. I feel like that's the majority religion. But, you know, behind the secular no religion. I think Catholicism is still the big one. Aren't there like 1 billion Catholics? I mean, I know they are, because we had... This would have been 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. I emailed Lord True. I wonder if I've still got the email. Yeah, I wrote to him in 2013. Wow, I was so full of themselves. So full of myself in this email. Wow. I called him a besieged despot. I emailed Lord True was the head of the London Borough of Richmond upon Thames. I wonder if he still is. I don't know if he is. Great name, Lord True. (2010 to 2017), he was leader. He's a pretty fancy dude. Shut up, status. Wow. He sent me back such a fucking reply. So here, I might do this on a Triforce next week. Actually, this is genuinely quite funny. So this was 2013. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. One of them is not at school yet, the other is. And two things had happened in Twickenham that really upset me.
Excuse me, sir.
One of them was, thank you, there were plans to regenerate the station.
27 just resubbed for 50 months.
That were really not popular in the area. And they weren't popular because they had these plans to redo the station, but there was going to be this gigantic block of flats. It was so ugly. And the deal was, Twickenham Council can't afford to redo the station, but if we sell off the rights to build a load of apartments above the station, they'll pay for it, which is what happened. And a lot of residents, myself included, were against the idea of having a giant block of flats in the middle of Twickenham because, first of all, we know what these apartments will be like. It'll just be a gigantic block. We're not a high-rise area, and I don't want to have to look out my window and see a fucking skyscraper. So deals were done, and the number of apartments was reduced, and all the rest of it. And it's fine. Honestly, they did the station up quite nicely, and no one talks about it anymore. But at the time, we were annoyed. And there were plans to build a new school in Twickenham. This was in 2013. Was the middle of the biggest baby boom in this area, to the point where the kids' school had 4 classes for reception. So this is like first year of school. The reception class is like kindergarten or whatever. 4 classes. A few years ago, like 3-4 years ago, they had 1 class. So this was a period when everyone that was moving to Twickenham, because it was still at a price range when you could move here in your late 20s, early 30s, if you're married and buy somewhere and have kids, which is what a lot of people did. So we had all these kids, and there's tons of teenagers around here now because there were loads of kids. They were all kids at that time. So there was a plan to build a new school, which we were all happy about. Because this is a suburban area with a lot of kids. We do need more schools. And they did build a new school. But it was a Catholic school. And it was dedicated 90% Catholic and 10% whatever. In order to get in, you had to demonstrate that you were definitely a Catholic at a Catholic church and had been for the X amount of time. You had to basically show your credentials as a Catholic. And it was a religious school. Given that we desperately needed a new school, why was the only school we built a Catholic school? Well, one clue might be that Lord True's wife is a very senior Catholic church person. She's all in on the Catholic Church. So the feeling was that she had convinced him, and the Catholics had convinced him to build this new school. But it's what about all the non-denominational or secular people? Or the people who are not Catholics, of which there are many in this area. So I was very angry. I wrote him an angry email, basically telling him that government was meant to represent the people and he was not a king. I accused him of slamming the doors shut at a town hall meeting. The doors were slammed shut at a town hall meeting, which did happen, which was an open meeting for the people, and they slammed the doors in a bunch of people's faces. It was disgraceful. I said I lacked faith in local government acting on behalf of its residents, and I said that I felt that as a leader he was absent, and that I felt that he thought that he could lord it over us like some kind of king. His response is incredibly classy. Do you want to hear the whole thing, or do you want me to just summarize it? Sadly, he did not answer back. Lol. Lamau. I wish he had. The whole thing? Okay. This will definitely be on Triforce next week. Dear Mr. Forsyth, thank you for your letter. I make no pretension to anything on the startling basis of being honoured with a peerage I never sought. But since I've been accorded the privilege, I will try to use it in the interest of others, as I did lately in resisting the government's plan to remove neighbours' rights of objection in the case of back garden development. This is not going to be as interesting as you guys hoped. I am mindful and eternally grateful to my parents and teachers for it, that I am the first true to go to a university, let alone the Lord's. So what he's saying is he didn't come from money. My philosophy of public service is similar to yours. It is public service. I do not rule anybody. You are right to say it is your borough. I stood for election and seek to serve precisely on that basis. Local authorities exist not to exercise power over people, but to be democratic forums in which differences can be reconciled and shared objectives defined and achieved. I'm a strong proponent of localism and direct public involvement. He goes on to basically say all the things you'd want a politician to say, which is very sweet. And I then said, Sir, I am humbled that you took the time to respond to my email. You make some very good points, and perhaps in future I will be less quick to judge. That's a decent apology by me, I feel. Dear Mr. Forsyth, thank you for your further note. You sent me a serious complaint. I would have been failing in my duty to you and the public more generally not to reply, but I was touched very much by the integrity of your own kind response. These are difficult matters of choice and decision, and I fully understand how feelings can run high. The important thing is that we have processes in which opinions can be heard and differences composed. What a fucking classy motherfucker. I was like, damn, that's a good... First of all, I didn't expect him to respond. And second of all, it was such an eloquent response that he definitely wrote that himself. I may disagree with him, but that's a politician right there. AI, this is 2013, bozo. AI was Furbies. This has been some fucking trek, I'll tell you what. He's not even going to go to his kid's wedding. I'm very busy with Iran right now. A little something called Iran. And he's a great guy. He's a terrific guy. He'll be fine. Hans? I'm sorry, Hans? I'll sit here till dawn, I guess. I know the guy, that's right. That is genuinely very funny to say of your child. I know the guy. In the morning, right you are. My Lord von Berghoff. I know the guy. Ladies.
Good doggy, good boy.
West Country. I mean, pure Devon, Cornwall. We don't know. Like, he could be from... I don't think he's from Plymouth. He sounds more like he's from just somewhere in Devon or Cornwall. Maybe he's from Somerset. He doesn't have the "ah" in Somerset. He's more like that, which is more southwest. No, no, no. What are you talking about? No. All right, my lover. Who's Tom? Tom McKay is from Solihull. His accent, so he can just do that accent. That is mad. That is mad. That is so good. That is one of the best not from the West Country accents I've ever heard. What a talent. I'm not kidding. He fucking nailed it. I was convinced. I was like, this sounds definitely West Country. I know that accent. That's my accent. Like, I'm Dorset, which is more like as. He's West Country. Like, West Country's much more like that. Whereas Dorset is out the corner of your mouth. It's much more like that. Yeah, he was here last day. I'll be there in 3 parts of an hour. Oh, he's not done like that. Dorset is all ah. was the West Country's more pinched up like that. And Bristol, I don't know how to... Bristol accent is impenetrable. I'm trying to figure it out. It's a tough one. Where's Lord VB?
Morning, Henry.
Who was that? Yeah, what's up? Demons are hunting the castle. Can you imagine if you wake up, morning, Henry, demons are hunting the castle? What? Oh, he's still in bed.
I should eat something. We're back from Semin, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, with regard to Semin...
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Samin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is... dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat!
Lord Samin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out. Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded. We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal. He didn't survive.
I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Samin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek? Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
I hope the flames could be seen all the way to Nebakov. Those bastards will soon meet the same fate. That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebakov. I will announce my plan to all my vessels and allies
Yes, that
at
is
the
exactly.
evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
Oh my god. Demons of Trotsky.
Bit longer.
What's Demons of Trotsky? Oh, I don't care about that. Okay. I don't want to do this one either.
Without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Oh, a little bit of booze. I assume 3. Everything is 3 parts. Everything good is 3 parts. 2? Oh.
Careful.
How about you get out of my cocking way, mate?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
So after this, I can't go back to this map. I do feel like I want to see what else there is. What's handy?
Do you know when von Bergov plans to attack Nebukov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I don't know any more than you, Henry. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try to amuse ourselves? You can manage that by yourself, can't you? Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
Demons are hunting the castle. What? I'm pretty sure that's what Hans would do. I should have asked him. Actually, let's find out what he says.
Did you hear? Apparently there's demons in the castle.
Damn it! If they weren't before, you surely just summoned them here yourself.
Oh.
What? How?
Every time you say the word demon, one shows up. Don't you know that? Some words just shouldn't be used.
You just used it yourself.
Kurva! You tricked me, you blackguard!
A demon!
Stop it, you madman! I'm deadly serious. You have no idea what you're messing with. They really worked me over when I was little.
A demon!
Fine. If you really need to know, I'll tell you. I was about 5. I was sitting in the garden behind Perkstein, shouting, "Go to hell!" over the walls at anyone passing by. But doing that, I summoned a minion of hell who latched onto a carrot I unknowingly ate. I'd never been so sick in my life.
A demon!
I'm sure I swallowed him, because what came out of me the next day? I've never seen anything like it in my life. It had eyes and claws and everything. I feel sick just thinking about it.
A demon!
You're one yourself.
That was really good. That's so stupid.
Oh no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest.
Lord von Bergov sent me. I'm supposed to collect, a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons.
Oh, wow.
What would you choose?
I'd like to take a short sword.
A weapon fit for both a squire and a knight. Use it with discretion and honor. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't go amiss. I don't think Lord von Bergov will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
That is a nice fucking broadsword. Wow. I have a window made of glass. He must have a window made of glass. I have clock radio. He cannot afford. Great success. What was the armor he gave me? Or riding cuirass. Alright. Do you want to scrap?
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
I'd like to learn.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and I like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle, where brute force will come in more handy for you. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield will certainly disorient everyone. Would you like me to show you?
That sounds good. Teach me that.
All right. As I already said, often mainly brute force will help you in a fight. Attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Then, move towards the opponent and hit him in the face with the shaft. Oh, and if you have a shield, now come and try it. Good, good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
Cool.
Careful!
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Good boy. I didn't do mice because I didn't like the farmer that asked me in the first place. I sided with the other farmer.
The mill?
Yeah, the place by the Jehorovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
I'm sorry.
You've come just at the right time.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
All that happened is that we prevented the worst possible outcome.
I'm not so sure about that. Young Samin deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor. And if it comes out that we helped him escape, it's my neck that's on the chopping block. And yours.
Older may have been a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes, Captain Gnarly, and the other innocent people in the fortress?
They're all Lord von Burgov's subjects. And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
Nobody knows about us, and nobody's going to look for the Semines. But that's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer.
You have a
Wench,
wonderful kitchen, cousin.
Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Should I take that to mean there's a possibility you'll send us home empty-handed, sir?
What are you saying? I told you our agreement stands. So it stands. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will...
Do you ever wonder? Keeping order in medieval lands meant having a castle and not that many lads on standby? Because I think when we think of what it was like in medieval times, we think of war. But most of the time, you would have just wanted to make sure that the people outside the walls couldn't touch you. I feel like the whole knights thing, people have forgotten that they were essentially there to oppress the masses. Because if I'm a farmer, the best I can lay my hands on is farm tools and maybe some very small swords, knives. I'm not going to be able to do anything to cavalry in full plate. So you just had, the king was the king because no one could touch him. How things have changed.
Set out for Nabokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ore.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
to see Catherine for wine for the journey.
Yeah,
We'll
Catherine
move out as
definitely
soon as
works for the
sun rises.
baddies.
Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad?
Oh, the wenches are coming from there.
I'm pleased to see your battle with sobriety is over, and you lost.
We have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to, but I'll pay him back for his...
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt
Yes,
a
we do.
little.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
How awful. How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort. No violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
Now, that sounds like a pretty cruel joke. But I'll be happy to help. Where can I find the ring?
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed at the very top of Crone Tower.
Ah, now I see why you don't fancy...
Well, the most important thing is all you have to do is bring it to me
Leg day. Every day with Henry is leg day. Sorry, when you said the Crone Tower, I thought you meant the one that's directly above us. That's definitely a tower. Wait a second. Oh.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Magnetta. She's the cook.
Greetings. What do you want?
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry, I'll be happy to. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again.
Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks. Take care then.
Oh.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budget.
Oh, hello.
I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osina and his rubbish locks. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
Poli 404 just resubbed for 14 months. Is this the medieval equivalent of the Japanese Korean dating simulator? Also good to see you, brother.
Thank you. Yes, I suppose it is. You're up late.
What will it be?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Look, I don't want to quarrel, and I understand you want something out of it for yourself, and that's all right. Because my lord may be a bit of a twit, but he's a rich twit. If he likes what you give him, you'll get another order from him in no time at all. So, it occurred to me I could help you out, eh?
Oh, right. Oh, that's a different matter. I see you know how these things go. I'll give you the best I have left, although I'm almost cleaned out. Here you are.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way. Sucker. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Oh shit. That's for him, right?
It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Don't worry. I'm a saint.
You better be.
It's not for me. You might want to take all of those things in the trunk. Are you saying that something that's not in the trunk now is gone forever? Because I'm pretty sure, because the stuff in this trunk here is the same in every other trunk I have. So if they were like, sorry, we delete all that, that would not happen. I can't believe that would be a thing that happens.
Out! Now! Hey, you're not allowed here.
Up again? There is no more up. What does it mean, up? Oh, shit.
Here it is. Florian's ring.
What was that?
Don't know. Can't believe I'm a guest at this castle and wait, am I overeaten?
You're not permitted to be here. Oh! Well, what'll it be?
Where's the party?
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't. You'll pay up and...
I'm coming!
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now, show me what...
All right.
Well, this is obvious. All right. But I don't want to...
Wait, what did he take? No. I've just got lost. There's no shot.
What was that? Well, what's it going to be? Piss off! Hey, you're not allowed here.
Oh, lovely and bloated. Okay, where was the party? I can't remember which room it was in. It wasn't far from the kitchen, was it?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Will do. Why can't I find the party?
You've got more...
Here's Florian's ring. What next?
Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to Florian's right, the young one.
Right. Leave it to me. I'll finish the job.
I'd be delighted to, my friend. That scoundrel, so no mercy, and joking aside, I'll be with
to have a bit
you.
of discourse with you, young man.
This is Henry, my lady.
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Come on, Henry. You can have a drink afterwards.
Have you got a moment?
sorry.
I've heard you're a local hero. It happens.
Younger man.
Just watch where you're going
Anything
next
else,
time.
lad?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
I'm sure Lord Capon will explain everything to you. And now, please excuse me.
Younger man, come here.
Hey, blacksmith's boy. What are you doing there? Get over here. Stop faffing about and get over here.
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I understand. But this is the only way to get revenge for the massacre by the pond. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. If you want my advice, try not.
Don't worry.
All right.
Now then. Where's this bird I meant to plant this ring on? Oh,
I have
hello.
a little gift for you.
Oh, how sweet. Tell me, who is it from?
One shy friend who was afraid you'd reject him.
Ooh, And what does he want from me?
To dedicate a few verses to your beauty. From his heart.
What? I know that ring. Florian.
What's going on? What are you doing, fool?
Fool? You know him. You wanted to cheat on me.
No, it's not...
Two-faced cheat swine.
Wait, I can explain. He must have stolen that ring from me.
What? Traitor! I never want to see you again!
Yikes. It's done.
Well, Florian is all done in. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Aha! Of course! You set him up nicely. I almost felt sorry for him.
No mercy, and joking aside. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Aye, he'll get over it. I owe you a reward. Here you are, my friend.
And this is 80 gross.
And if you need help with anything, just say the word.
Ooh, a
Have
book.
a chat, bonny lad.
This is Henry, Lord Capon's servant.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name, my lady.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
We don't mind
Nothing
you
more than a
saying
couple
so.
of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad.
I need the loot. I'll be back. Our streamers are banning. I'm so sorry.
I had to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
She's right.
You're right, of course. That would be best. It all began one lovely day when we'd been on the road for ages. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
What can I say? Nothing much apart from the fact they almost stuck me like a pig.
No doubt. But that's
No
just
doubt.
what interests me.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guard pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentleman will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, she's not much.
But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
Wait, this isn't a romance where I now have to be with her forever, because I'm a Catherine stan at this point. This is just a shag like that other bird. This is just Henry, you know what I'm saying? When you say nope, that doesn't help. I don't want to end up with her. It'll take me out of the banquet early? She's not doing it for me, I'm sorry.
No. I reckon you're overestimating my abilities, my lady.
I understand. A pity, though. This evening could have belonged to us.
Let's go back to the banquet, my lady.
She was not the one.
They'll be missing you.
If this had been
Beautiful
Catherine,
moment,
banquet
but
over.
now it's past. Take care of yourself, young man.
Sorry, love, you're not the one. Oh. When you said it would take me out of the banquet early, I didn't realise the only thing left to do...
I'm not local, so I'd like to introduce myself, gentlemen.
We're not local either, but we've already heard of you.
Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Oldbram, and this is Yeshek of Boar.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the Finger of God.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye.
It's a gun.
But it occurred to Oldbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye.
Bit of a
Once you
typo
get
there.
involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lifer, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord von Bergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the Barkov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebag doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound
Thank
to
you,
have a
Indolent.
fit.
She was great to have on. I didn't know about her TNG background or her Star Trek background until we started the podcast, and then she came up to me and said, "I've heard that you've been doing a Star Trek podcast," and I was like, I thought she was going to be like Sophie's great. Like we've hung out a bit, but not as much as I'd like because she's fucking funny. I didn't know that she was like listening to Tarmok and Jalad, and she was like, "I want to be on your podcast," and I was like, "Of course, we'd love to have you." Like, she worked on a Star Trek game. She clearly loves the show. I just think that she was fantastic. We did an episode last week with Dr. Simon Clark, and again, didn't know he was a big Trekkie, and it was a really, really funny episode because there's a few things that happen. One of them is that at one point in the background, there's a shot of a bunch of scientific formula, and we were like, I took pictures of all of them, and we tried to figure out what they meant by asking Dr. Simon Clark. It was it was funny. It was just it's so interesting. Like, Ben and I at this point, we've done I think 30 episodes together. So I'd say generally have a decent idea of what Ben's gonna like and what he's not gonna like. And I think our opinions of the Federation and how crazy this all is and the lack of rules and everything is very similar. Like, it works really, really well as a podcast because he's just so funny. Ben is just so funny. But then you drop someone like Sophie or Simon into the mix, and suddenly it's like the idea of having a guest. Like, my dream would be to have a guest for every episode. Because I feel like it's so interesting to hear other people's takes and their Star Trek background and everything like that. Marina Sirtis, who plays Deanna Troi, lives in Twickenham, and I'm sorely tempted to try to get in touch with her and say, could I interview you for our Star Trek podcast? It'll take half an hour. I'd buy you a cup of coffee or whatever. Would that be okay? Because she's fucking great.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hut in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
Ah, Junger Mann, come here. You must be that...
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergov's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nabok. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
Do I play dice?
I understand.
Oh, brother.
Let's play then.
Do I
I'm
play
warning you,
dice?
You'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche. I give no quarter.
I'll use the stolen badge.
May every prelate come down with cholera.
Even a fool gets lucky sometimes.
Schön.
Yeah, I mean, I'll email her, you know, why not?
Hier.
Indeed. Another reason to have a drink. That's why I left my wife at home.
Resurrection badge. He's going for it with one dice left.
This is soldiers' business after
All
all.
true, Rex, but you could say the others are also Christians.
You mean the humans, Father?
Appalling knaves. They behave like pigs. They rob and kill our people.
Sigismund should have thought long and hard before hiring brutes like them.
Sigismund is like a fox in a hen house. But who let him in, eh? Margrave Jobst and his ilk.
They want the kingdom all to themselves, so they can rob and plunder.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
I can't remember what my badge does.
Put their claws into everything and always want more. Exactly. Worse than those damn burgers.
You can do it. Keep it up.
Terrible times. The burgers will buy us all out one of these days.
I don't think his dice are crooked enough. Well, remains to be seen though, eh? Doubles the score in one round? Oh yeah.
That pack of thieves are bribing him to get our
That's what I'm talking about, damn it. That's how you have to play.
Too right. He should have beaten the life out of them and taken their silver as well.
Well, maybe
Have to have a bit of
do the
sense.
same.
Count the dice.
The unchaste woman.
Schön.
Man, this lad is fucked.
Here.
He's going for it. I respect it.
I hope it doesn't turn sour.
Oh, he's reloading.
I knew it'd be good. I said as much.
You're not going to tell me.
Fuck.
Better than
I've never
3-1.
seen anything like that.
Archmagorgon, I can't
Oh
believe it.
shit! Wow.
Let's drink to that. To the faithful and chaste wives and the prettiest lilies.
Oh, I think that was another 5. Oh well.
Looks like you don't even want to play. Last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
Can't see the dice. I find it really hard when I can't see the dice. 3, 5, 1, 5, 5.
That was a good game, friends.
Aye. Every game is good when you fatten your purse.
Ah, Lady Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few groschen, one way or the other, won't ruin me.
But you're still in debt to me, though.
Well, that's true. I apologize for what I said. I wasn't being serious. No offense, friend. I just wanted a bit of fun.
Fair enough, bud. But if you run your fucking mouth again, I won't just beat you with dice, I'll beat your fucking face off.
And your friends. And yours.
That looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Hey, Henry!
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then.
Horse in the way there a little
Can't
bit?
wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in.
Whoreson.
Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons.
Stan is just such a funny dude, man.
Into battle.
Fuck!
See, I won't get much conversation out of you this morning. Is that the fault of last night's feast?
God be with
Or are
you.
you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your
Watch
blood
where
should
you're
soon
going.
start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before.
No, that is funny,
Fortuna
dude.
Jovat.
Ladies and gentlemen at the banquet, may I have your attention? There are demons assaulting the castle. Why have you picked this stream to be the funniest dude in? I think you could have chosen better, my friend. You genuinely, Stan, as you're a very, very funny dude.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
The last that tried to pull me, I wasn't into it. Shit, I'm all geared up. What am I wearing here? I think you're right. Look at my clothes. I look amazing. Is that meant to be the best gear you can get? Are we never coming back to this region? Because that's a shame. But also, I'm excited to go to the new region. I haven't seen what they could do with a city. Oh, we'll miss the countryside.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh? I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now. There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force. True enough.
Why didn't I wear the Brunswick armor? In all honesty, I kept thinking, I'll save it.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
What the... My God! Where? Hey! Can't get out!
Hey, Mammy! I'll sort you out nicely! Come on! Take that!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Nice strike!
That's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here.
Show what you're made of! We can't...
We'll find out
Eh? Fuck that! Don't spare! Now it's your turn. Slice him up! Fuck that! He's dead! I'm done with you in a flash! He's dead! Nice hit! Get him from behind! Bad luck. Smash him on the head!
no chance. Take that fucker out,
Cape on! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here! Show your stuff! Oh, Mother of God! Hey! Henry, cover up! Where are you, fool? My leg's caught! Your fault. Now you're mine, you bastard! You won't get me! He's dead! Fuck you! He's done for! My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here! I'll help you!
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Fuck me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
Cape on! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Oh shit, really?
Bleeding like a fuck you! I'll hack your ass off! It's done for! I need a hand here! It's done for!
Cape, where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Fuck yourself! You...
Capon, where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Oh, is there no way up here? Oh, that's cheap. Oh.
Bloody Hulk fucker!
Henry! We have to keep going! Down the path! We can't go back!
Enough! I surrender!
We'll kick your ass! Yeah! Leave him alone! Light him up! Yes! I'll beat you to a bloody
Yeah!
Yeah!
Wait, Henry, I've got a perk point. I've got 3 actually.
You have that gun, bastard! Bad luck.
Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Hurry, you fool!
You won't get me!
My legs caught!
Me! Ulrich dead! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
We saved the Chamberlain.
Show what you're made of! What are those fancy moves, for fuck's sake? Let him have it! No, you don't!
What are you waiting for?
The real blood! Yeah!
Christ! There must be a way through somewhere. Make it fast!
What?
Have you found a way past it?
Get on then!
We have to get to the mill. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream.
I'll hack your...
Sacra!
Fuck you!
You won't get me!
There are shooters behind the wagon.
I got him! Bleeding like a stuck. I'll chop you up, you pig! No chance! No mercy!
Fucking awesome fight so far, by the way.
Let's go down. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream.
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
My lord?
Hans! Look at me! Hans!
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
Pieromaniac just resubbed for 69 months.
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Touchstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
We're better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business, and it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck.
Wait, isn't he the guy that we first spoke to when we arrived here and we gave our message to, and he was like, I'll pass it on?
And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth.
And him.
I've no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
Oh yeah, different guy.
You think so, huh? Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
Oh, let's
If he's
dance.
good enough, I'll let him live.
Just give me the chance. Just give me the chance, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
What's it to be? Are you gonna fight or drop dead?
Rub his face in the dirt.
Can't do that, can you?
Enough! Damn it! You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
Sodo Any raided with 30 viewers.
Thank you, Sodo Any.
All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more.
Sidoni, sure.
Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. Will not piss anyone off too much.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No. The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests than parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye, folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I know. I'll go straight there, then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering.
See, this guy's not English. Is my guess. Not just from his accent. But when you say and all, you wouldn't say they took those lot and all. It would be an all. Meaning, you know, and everyone. I think this game is fantastic. I love it. I genuinely love it. Maybe I think this is better than the first one, which was great, but quite janky. This is superb. This is up there with Witcher 3, which is one of my favorite games of this type. It's a superb, superb game. But for a game of this quality, to seemingly have no one who is English speaking as a check on the voice acting and the subtitles and the script in some cases is kind of crazy. Because there's just many, like, if this was your language, you would be like, you wouldn't say that. If you're a non-English speaker, like as a first language. I think this is probably, I loved Witcher 3. I'm not going to put one above the other. I honestly think I'm getting the same feel out of this that I did at Witcher 3. And I loved Witcher 3.
But he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance.
What fluids?
Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That churns off the black bile.
I can't leave Henry in the lurch.
Don't want to leave Henry in the lurch. Oh.
Keep the peace. But if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk out... Greetings. What do you need?
What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
Nobody knows what happened there. It's all just gossip and made-up bollocks. Farewell.
What do you mean?
Wash up a bit so you don't scare...
What do you know about...
All I know is the men Sir Otto sent to take Nabokov was ambushed by some bandits. God be with you.
Greetings.
Good day. What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
Nobody knows what happened there. It's all...
God be with you.
Are you blind?
Grüß Gott. Was willst du?
What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
Von Berghoff sent his men to Nabokov. But it seemed...
Farewell. And take a bath, for goodness sake.
Holy mother. Greetings to you.
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's always us common folk who end up suffering. Like this
Amen,
one.
Dorothy.
He'll be lucky to see the morning. Take care now. I hope we can go back to the mill soon, if it's not burned to the ground.
God be with you, lad. I need to ask you something.
Oh, Christ. Kuba's in a bad way. He got shot. He needs to rest. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
I'm looking for 2 friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish.
Baron,
Sir
true, I
Hans
should-
Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
A chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest.
Pow, 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 pow.
Must find my friends. However they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least.
Give her
Could
a
you bless
fucking
Cooper,
million.
please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a...
Of course. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. So I'm not a believer in any religion. I'll say that right up. I don't mean this as any kind of insult to any Catholics watching. I wish I was religious. I genuinely wish I was religious. It would be great to believe that stuff. It would be comforting. Exactly, Scullywicks. It would just be... It would be nice to be that content. Because I know quite a few people who... Like, throughout my life, I've met some people who are extremely religious. And they found a kind of cozy contentment in it. And a lot of community and friendship and everything, fellowship with other believers and the community of the church and everything. I know it's bullshit. But I also think that there is some merit, maybe a lot of merit, maybe more than we think, to being part of that community. To go to my local church and see other people, and by definition, have a community with them, that's a very powerful thing. Now, when people say that the problem with modern society is that it's turned away from God, I don't think it's because it's God's punishment. I think it's because we have yet to figure out a way to replace the community that church gave people with something that is the same but not religious. Like, we don't have an equivalent in a post-God Britain. It just doesn't exist. I mean, the kind of groups you find forming are around football teams or bands. We've replaced God with, for want of a better word, other forms of entertainment and community. Whether it be Liverpool or the, fucking Coldplay, whatever it is that brings a lot of people together. Church would have been that. So in a weird way, when we talk about a secular society, we've just replaced God with entertainment. But Stan, is the thing is that manageable community. There are, let me think, near me, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say at least 4 churches within a 5-minute walk. And on a Sunday, me and the people in my area would have gone to the same church, our local church. And you would meet there, you would have the service, you would sing the hymns, and afterwards you'd mingle. And the thing is, the only replacement that I've had in my life that actually did form friendships and community was the school gate, picking up and dropping off of the kids. Like, that is the form of community that people have now, is getting to know other mums and dads at the school gate. But you would meet people who were your age if you were 15 at church. So we've kind of we've moved community further along to when people have kids. If you don't have kids, you're missing out on that entirely. Like when I was in Istanbul Hub, when the call to prayer went out, first of all, it's incredible to be in a city and hear that. Like, you can see how that would genuinely enamor people with religion. There's a feeling of that we're all in this. Like, that's a genuine sense of community. And if you've ever been in a church and heard a choir and the singing, you can see how people enjoy that. I mean, it's like, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. It is weird to think, looking at this, being able to say to someone, do you swear before God Almighty? That's some power above man that people will say, well, I don't want to lose my soul. Like, in a way, maybe it was easier out of the average person to get the truth. It's weird. It's so weird. We in a weird way, I think our society has accelerated much faster than we've been able to keep up with it as a species. It's almost like it's sort of accelerating past the point where we have any control on it. It's weird. Brings up existential dread topics.
Of course I will. Farewell, my friend.
Sorry, maybe I should have just eaten some noodles. Could have done that.
I hope we can go back to the mill soon, if it's not burnt to the ground. Oh, God almighty.
Yeah, shit sucks.
Always the common folks that suffer the most.
Pretty handy lad. This is nice. I really like the way it flips between characters.
There now. Come on, Edie. Let's go.
Wait, does this guy know Master Strike? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's it. All right, thank God.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't know what the Battle of Kosovo was, but I believe you. I do think that
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads.
the idea that some old lad would still be good is kind of laughable, isn't it?
Well, this must be that chapel. Now to the right and down to the woods.
Excuse me, sir.
Thank you, John A.O.
It's time to goose.
Yeah, but
John-AO just resubbed for 1 month.
I do feel like
Tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully.
the idea that him
That
just
company must have
knowing
headed
how
into
to
the
use a
thicker
sword,
forest.
maybe.
They use the trees as cover.
Fear that old man in an occupation where most die young. Yeah, I know, I do like that.
Wagons. They probably use them to block the way and prevent a retreat.
Pendel Stephen raided with 1 views.
Thanks for the big raid.
Whoa! Something bothering you? Keep your eyes to yourself. Now you're going to get it.
Fuck! Now you're for it, you shit!
Oh, yeah?
Kurva! Now you've had it. Just you wait.
Thank you, Pendle Stephen. A raid with 1 viewer means that you went live on Twitch and then raided. Is that... Am I wrong?
God almighty.
Mr. Strike was a
Bless
Mr.
their
Man?
souls.
That makes sense.
And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this, in any case. The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating.
I appreciate it.
Looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step, and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again.
Do you know what I will say? Let me find a video for you.
Boxing on the defensive.
Here's this guy. This guy is 79.
Is important. So if you've got a guy that wants to crowd you out and chase you all around the ring, that's fine. Don't lose your confidence and don't lose your discipline and your control. What you do is you punch when you're going back, right? Counter punches, but it doesn't even have to be counter punches. It could be, he doesn't have to even be hitting you. He could be chasing you like this, and you could be going back, hands up here, guard there as usual, and you could be pinging them, bang, 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 bang and move, hit and move, and the head's moving, hit, like this. No, I'm not going forward, I'm going back. And the other one is this, going back, bang, like this, bang, bang. I'm going back and I'm picking up points, bang, bang. So you don't have to be going forward all the time. Think about it, right? Bang, bang. You stretch, let them stretch for you. You're not there, bang, you're there again. Everything's done in the blink of an eye. And the speed of the hands is very, very important. So you can't afford to go, bang, I'm tired. I'm showing you I'm tired. And that's giving you the red flag to come for me. No, no, no. When you're tired, you're like this. Never show you're tired.
That lad would knock me the fuck out. The fuck out. So maybe if you're like 55, like this old lad is maybe, but he's been wielding a sword for 40 years. Yeah, some young lad coming in, he's like, master strike. I can believe it. Because the sword is doing a lot of the work, right? Shanna is not looking good. I don't think he could knock someone out like he did in his prime, TJ Hooker.
Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing
He
here?
is looking good for 95.
You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened. And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this...
Why don't you hang up a punching bag and punch it for 20 minutes a day? I've been going to the gym for the last couple of months. I have a personal trainer 3 times a week. And that's great. But I don't feel a desire to hit anything. Like, I feel like, in a way, you know when they train soldiers, and the soldiers, when they finally get into combat, are like, I'm just doing what I was trained to do? I think if you asked a lot of them, in all honesty, they wanted to shoot someone because that's, like, the whole point of being a soldier. And I think if you punch a bag or train to fight, you're looking to get into a fight. Like, you see these people when you're out. Like, not just big lads, but lads who are clearly hoping someone starts shit. Like, there's a reason that some people become bouncers, right? It's not because they just love nightclubs and want it to be safe. Running is not for me. I can cycle and I can lift, but I can't run. I've got no stamina. I never have had. I'm a sprinter. So my whole thing is doing bursts of exercise, resting for a couple of minutes, and then I actually recover quite quickly. But the long distance stuff, I just haven't got the physique for it. Like, my concern is, I've been like doing weight training and stuff, and I've kind of hurt my elbow a bit, because sometimes if you haven't got the technique right, your wrists will be at the wrong angle. And if your wrists are bent one way or the other, you're putting excess strain on the nerve that runs all the way down, like from your funny bone down, that tendon. So that's tennis elbow is not actually caused by tennis. It's mainly weightlifting, grip, and lifting. So when I'm lifting, if I'm getting weak, like if it's towards the end of a few sets, and your arms are wobbling, your wrists are going. And when that happens, more tension is put on the tendon running up the side from the elbow, because that's a tight tendon. That's a long and tight tendon. So it's actually quite hard. Like, I've pulled my left one. There's a few exercises. Start of the week I can do. End of the week, I can't do them because my grip isn't, my form isn't there. So I've been working on trying to keep my wrists as straight as possible. Because if you keep them straight as possible, the strain is put on your forearms and your bones. But if you bend, then the strain is put on the tendons that move your wrist like this, which is like, if you move your wrist, you can feel those tendons. If you move it like left and right, you can feel in your elbow and stuff. Anyway, I might get one for my left shoulder, because that's the one that my left elbow. That's the one that gives me trouble. But I mean, I'm lifting. I deadlifted on Monday my wife's weight. So I said, if I ever needed to pick you up now, I could lift you up, only to waist high. But that's not bad. Could put you on a stretcher or something. But that's a decent amount of weight. That's my PB. But I'm gonna, like, it's good. Weight training is genuinely fun. And then I'm dropping it straight away. I'm walking around going, drink some water, towel off,
Might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
Sorry, Stannis.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in this page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is. Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point.
De omnibus est dubitandum.
Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest. Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Hey, get it! I'll rip your ass off, bastard! Blood. No mercy. Nice hit! You pick up fucking shit!
Damn,
that
weakling
done.
was useless. That was poor by me.
Fucking... Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. And leave God out of it this time.
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads.
John, you're right. Like, everyone I fought has had a sword or a mace. But I feel like it's much harder to spear combat, factor in spear combat, spear versus sword. There's a good video. The lad who said I didn't talk much, this is the problem. If I do start talking, I talk too much. Oh, it's Lindy Beige. Let's see if we can find someone else. So, if you watch the spear, he's able to attack far more quickly than the sword. You'll see. If the sword gets in range, it's trouble for the spearman. But just watch. Remember, if you look, a proper spearman is thrusting with the back arm and directing with the front. So the power is coming from his like fighting arm, but with a sword, you're swinging your whole body, so your recovery period is much longer. So you've got reach, and you're like jab, 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 And you look, you know, you can go from there. He can reach his legs, his head. He can reach anywhere. Like, if you're in full plate armor, yes, you're gonna fucking a bunch of men at arms with plate armor are gonna cream a bunch of spearmen. Out the way, sword idiots. But anyway, there's lots of examples. It's an interesting matchup because obviously the spear predates the sword. But no, that's the sort of spear that you would have. Like, people think of a spear, it's not a pike, which is the much longer formation base, like a phalanx. A spear, you need to be able to fight in close. It's not enough to have a huge long spear if you're not like a wall of armored guys. Like, you'd want a shield and a spear and a wedge of lads, and then it's like a nightmare to fight into. But in the age of pike and shot, when they had pikes, the thing was people got under the pike wall and with swords and like daggers, and then you had the opponents trying to get in there as well. I'll try and find a video of that. There is a movie that did it. This movie's got Viggo Mortensen in. I've never heard of it. It's called Alatriste. So you had your shot. Cavalry useless. So this is pike versus pike. Either way, that style of warfare, we had wadges of lads against one another. Like, yeah, exactly, Scully. They didn't even know the Master Strike, for Christ's sake.
Along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
This guy.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on. I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although castle might be a strong word for it. So tell me, Godwin, So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Oh, they're my friend.
Uh-oh.
Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. He's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, you ride as well
Good
as
night.
you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Dick.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like in any case, we'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the cap.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? Brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest?
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. but this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an
As the word of a dubious priest.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army, and I have to admit, the best as...
Like I said, as you no doubt well know, Lord So if that pair joined up with him, but that's by the by. It's over and done with.
Tell me, Father.
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergo, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Very well.
Up and at them!
And that, friends, is where we draw the line this evening. I hope you can join me tomorrow for more of Henry and Hans's adventures in Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Until then, be well, rest easy, and praise Jesus Christ. Good night.